welcome back. So lately I've been known for my extreme resistance to scary things. If you watched yesterday's stream on my Twitch channel, at the beginning you could see me jump scared many times, but at no point did I even bat an eye. However, recently on a trip to San Francisco for a concert with my parents and uncle, on the way back from the venue on the bus back to my uncle's apartment in the city, I encountered the wackiest person whom I have ever had the pleasure of sitting near on public transport. Let me tell you, it did shiver my timbers a little bit. Not too much, but a little. I sincerely apologize for the lack of video footage of this whole debacle, but curse the gods I do not own a cell phone. However, I can assure you this is all really happening. You just can't make stuff like this up. So the whole event went down like this. I sat on the bench on the bus, hoping to get back and get a good night's rest, and started to overhear a conversation between a man, who was the main protagonist here, let's call him Frank, and this other guy on the bus. So Frank is obviously on some sort of substance, whether illegal or not I cannot tell. I'm not some drug scientist or anything. But in any case, he's saying something along the lines of, "Shut up, you mafia trash." See, he says this a lot. I remember the mafia trash part verbatim, but what came before it slipped my memory. But he says this multiple times, saying different things each time, but always ending in mafia trash. Now, the meaning of the specific phrase escaped my area of expertise, so if someone can clarify in the comments, that'd be greatly appreciated. But he's not just saying this. Like an NPC with only 2 voice lines, he's alternating between this and some variation of try some crack, lower that IQ real fast. And deciphering this is somewhat easier than some enigma like mafia trash. This is a bit like his catchphrase, like I am Batman or Flame On. It's almost like it's a walking advertisement for how crack can affect the human psyche. And after a minute of this, the bus driver attempts to get on this cocaine-fueled verbal schlabberknocker. He tells Frank to shut up. And this was the straw that broke the camel's back. All the pent-up contempt the other passengers felt toward Frank is unleashed by the driver's daring move. One guy tells him to shut up and sit down. A woman yells at him to shut his fucking pie hole. Another man simply yells, "Shut up, Frank," the origin of the moniker. Not sure if it's his actual name. And this almost made him give in, because he starts insulting the first man's physical appearance, whom I believe to be the "Shut up, Frank" guy. Now this ticks him off. We have Frank shouting at him, "You should try crack, you're so goddamn ugly, mafia trash." So and he just keeps saying, "Oh, you're so ugly, you're disgusting." So he asked him, "Where are you getting off anyway?" And Frank fires back, "Anywhere you're not." And the other guy says, "I hope so." This is the round where things took a turn for the worse. Frank starts yelling things like "Go die" and "Go KYS," and it starts becoming less funny and more petty and unfunny. This is around the time my mother pulls us off the bus because she was feeling very uncomfortable. Honestly, I didn't want to stick around any longer either, so we jumped off and walked back to his apartment. When we got back, we found my uncle waiting there, and to crown it all, he says, I just got off at the same spot he did." This whole tale is, of course, more sad than anything, and it just serves as a big PSA. Don't do drugs, kids. So that was a story of my craziest public transit encounter. I know some of you Detroiters and New Yorkers are going to say something like, "Oh, that's nothing. I just witnessed a meth addict building an AK-47 out of pieces of chewed-up gum on the subway last week." And that's fair, but I never go to any big cities. So I'm like a tiny dingleberries in the crusty rectum that is nighttime public transit. So that's about it. Make sure to comment if you solved the mystery of mafia trash, and subscribe to see more crap like this. See you later.